This video is to show you how to use Screencastify. I'm going to show you how to use it and also give you some tips on using it with Google Slides. It's a great tool. I use it with my students. I use it myself to demonstrate on a topic. I also assign students Screencastify as a project where they demonstrate their knowledge through a screencast and send me the information. The beauty about Screencastify is that students can share their videos with me via Google Classroom. So that's a nice added feature. So to get started, you want to go to the Google Chrome store and download the Screencastify extension. Once you do that, you'll get this little orange arrow that will appear in your browser. To start a screencast, if I wanted to talk about this flowcharting slideshow as an example, you just open up the slideshow, or you can open up a website, you can open up a Google Doc, whatever you decide that you want to make a recording of or demonstrate. In this situation, I'm going to use this flowcharting slideshow. So once I open it up, I'm going to click on this little arrow. And when I do that, this is telling me I'm already recording. So I'm going to get out of that and show you an example of what you're actually going to see. So what you will see is this little orange window. And this window will ask you questions such as, do you want to just record your browser tab? Which means it will only record the browser tab that's open. So if you leave that tab and go to another tab, it's not going to show up in your video. The other option is to record your entire desktop, which is what I'm doing now, or webcam only. In this case, it'll just be an image of you as the host speaker talking in the video. The other thing you want to make sure is that you have your microphone enabled and you have your webcam enabled if you want to have that little picture of you on the screen. It usually shows up in the bottom right-hand corner, but you can move it around. If you look at the little microphone, you can tell that the audio is working by seeing the little green meter going up and down. I would click on Show More Options so that you could check to see that your drawing tools are enabled in case you want to use drawing tools on your slides. The drawing tools allow you to draw over the slides or draw on a plain white background for your students in the case that, say, you wanted to do a math problem. You could actually draw out all the steps to show your students as well. And also countdown enabled. Before you start your recording, it counts down from 3, 2, 1. So those are in the Show More Options area. Once you're ready, you click Record, which is what I've already done for this slideshow. So I'm going back here, and the other thing I wanted to point out, when it's time for me to actually record in a Google slideshow, I want to make sure that I click, before I do, I want to make sure I click this present arrow and select presenter view. If I don't, and I just click present, it's going to open up my slideshow in the entire window, and I'm not going to be able to find this little icon to press to start recording. And I'm not going to be able to find my other tabs to switch to another window. So you want to make sure you select presenter view. All I do is I start talking over my my slideshow. This window opens, I can get rid of this. I just start talking over my slideshow. You'll see my drawing tools are enabled down here. And as I click my mouse, I can keep talking while it advances to the next screen, and so on and so forth. When I'm done, I'm going to click on the Stop Sharing button. And when I do that, um, I get the option to then hear my recording play back and select all my sharing options. Um, at that point, I'm allowed, it automatically shares to my Google Drive. There'll be a copy in my Google Drive. And I can also, I believe, send a copy to YouTube. Um, but the real beauty of it is the fact that I can share to my Google Classroom. So I can share this recording right to my Google Classroom as a tutorial for my students. All my students can do the same if it's assigned to them. So it's really a great tool. I suggest you try it with your own classes and let me know if you need any help.